Hey guys, I'm Anjali and welcome back to my channel Funkaara. So for today's video, I'm going to show you 5 super easy and fun watercolor backgrounds which you can make all by yourself using minimal products from your home. So I'm using a 300 GSM sheet here. Since we'll be using watercolors, make sure you use papers which are 270 GSM or above. For watercolors, I'll be using Camlin watercolor tubes. You can use any other brand watercolors as well. Now for the first background, I'll be using some salt. You can get it in a kitchen easily. And for the colors, I'll be using the sky blue and scarlet red color. Now using a flat brush, I'm just dabbing the water or spreading the water across the paper so that it gets wet and it's easier for us to work with the colors. Now using a round brush, I'm taking this sky blue color and just dabbing it across. I've basically thought of making a galaxy like pattern, so I'm dabbing it accordingly. Now taking the scarlet red color, I'm just dabbing the color on the portions which were left, and we'll try to just mix it with the blue color. Taking some high intensity of red, we're again just dabbing over it and making sure everything just mixes well and sits properly. Now we'll be taking a pinch of salt and sprinkling all over the sheet. And now we'll just let it dry and move on to our next background. For the second background, I'll be using a leaf. So this can be any leaf, you can pluck it from your garden. And you just have to make sure that the veins are quite leveled so that you get some nice patterns. Now for the colors, I'll be using a bright orange and a medium green color. So again, you have to repeat the same process. You have to wet the sheet first. So with the help of a round brush, I'm just tapping the orange color. You have to take a bright orange color and just move downwards in this motion, and the color becomes lighter. So basically this is known as the gradient technique, where you take the color and just as you go down, the intensity of the color reduces. You have to do the same with the green portion. As you can see, I'm taking this high intensity of green color and just going upwards in this motion, and then we'll just try to mix both the colors. Now I'm taking this leaf and placing it over the sheet while the paper is still wet, and just make a proper design or whatever manner you want to place the leaf in, and just tap on it and make sure it kind of sticks to the paper so that the impression is formed. Now for the third background, we'll be using a plastic sheet. You can use a cellophane paper or any kind of plastic. And for the third background, I'll just be using a sky blue color. Again, we need to repeat the same process we did for the first and the second background. Now using the same flat brush, I'm just dabbing the color in a vertical motion from upwards to downwards. Now taking the plastic, we'll just place it over the portion, and you just have to crumble the plastic in such a manner. You can just honestly crumble it in any manner and you will just get an interesting pattern. You just need to hold it for a while like this so that it sticks to the paper and the pattern is created. For the fourth background, we'll be using alcohol. So for that, you can use a sanitizer or a nail polish remover, whatever you have at your place. And I'll be using a bright lemon yellow color and a medium green color for this background. Again, repeating the same process. So I'm taking this medium green color and we'll be using the same technique we used in the second background. The only difference here is we'll be going in a vertical motion. Now using the sanitizer, I'll just spritz it over the background while the background is still wet. And now for the fifth and the last background, we need some washi tapes. Now it can be of any size according to your wish. I'm using the thinnest size available. So all you need to do is take the washi tape and stick it in this manner. I'm going for a stripe like pattern, so I'll be leaving some space and then sticking the other washi tape. You don't have to go for a proper measurement. Now you can also choose for some other designs or any pattern you wish to. Also, I'm spritzing some more alcohol because the patterns weren't that visible. Now that we are done with sticking the washi tapes, I'll be using this ultramarine purple and scarlet red for coloring the background. So I'm going in this gentle horizontal motion, and I'll be using ultramarine purple at the top portion and the scarlet red color in the bottom portion. Taking higher intensity of red, we again be painting over the background and doing the same in case of purple. And then we'll just let it dry. Meanwhile, a set of first 3 backgrounds have dried. So now for removing the excess salt, I'm using a flat dry brush. Make sure you do it properly because it will be easier for you to draw over it. I'll also be making a part 2 of this video wherein I'll be showing you how to use the backgrounds and what all you can make over these backgrounds. So stay tuned for that. For the second background, I'm just removing the leaf gently. As you can see, the impressions have come out quite beautifully. And now we'll just be removing this plastic and see such an interesting pattern you get. And now I'm just gently removing all the extra washi tapes. Now for the fourth background, as you can see, I've got these polka dots kind of patterns. Now if I would have sprayed more sanitizer, it would have looked even more great. And for the last background, I'm just going to take out all the washi tapes gently. Okay, so the color is stained here, but no worries, we'll just fix that with a white color. I'm just removing the extra washi tapes, and yeah, we are done with all the 5 backgrounds. Now showing you some close-ups of the backgrounds we've created. Now you can use these backgrounds for various purposes, like drawing a mandala over it, making galaxy, any random pattern, or even for calligraphy. I'll be showing you what all you can create on these backgrounds in my next video, which will be the part 2 of this video. So try out these fun patterns at your home, and until then, see you in the next video. Also, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel.